Episode 7, let's get it. The contestants gather in a marketplace style setup with booths everywhere, tables, props, random junk, and a very strange line of customers waiting. You guys are gonna see the customers I came up with in a second. Today's challenge is sales. Each team must get the items to sale and convince them to buy it. Most sales win. 2 teams are safe while the bottom 2 are facing a double elimination. Cutaway chaos brewing. Jafar quietly says to Henry Stickmin, "Your abilities are valuable, stay useful." Nine is watching the both of them. Grumpy's already yelling into his microphone, "Everyone listen to me, we're winning this." Lightning says stop yelling and Silent Soul's just watching. This trio is already a big mess. We can tell. The sales begin. Grumble Squad disaster, they try selling random junk. Grumpy's yelling at the customers. Lightning's rushing pitches and Silent Soul says absolutely nothing. The first customer is Lindsay from Total Drama Island. She's confused saying, what am I buying again? Grumpy yells, "Just buy it." She walks away. Second customer is Metal Sonic. Lightning tries "This is fast like me." Metal Sonic scans it and then leaves. Result is terrible. The duo Smooth. Tree calmly explains products and Millennial Tree adds wide-sounding value. This duo is actually cooking right now. They might win this crap. Third customer is Fluttershy. She's very shy, obviously. Tree gently says it's safe. She buys it. Okay, Tree. Next customer is Pure Vanilla Cookie. He nods saying, "Your intentions are pure. Buy." Results, consistent sales. Chaos Crew smart plus chaotic. Jafar manipulates, Nine calculates, Henry uses random options. Grum barely helps. And Gadox adds flair. Grum, you're going home if your team loses, bro, cause you ain't doing it. Next customer is Ellie Rose. Henry awkwardly waves. She smiles saying "Nice to see you again." Instantly buys. Next customer is Right Hand Man. Let's see how this is gonna go. Let's see if Right Hand Man gonna blow someone's head off. Jafar says efficiency, power, sold. Result, very high sales. This one, surprisingly great. Doc explains everything. Lana demonstrates items. 8 keeps things organized and Tinkerbell adds sparkle. So they didn't even need Raspberry for any of this. Customer Mr. Krabs. Lana says you can use this to make more money. Mr. Krabs of course says I'll take 10. Next customer is Squidward. He sighs, "Find one." Result, strong sales. Funny moments, Budge and Boomer are fighting at the door. Neen says, "Tell Darnell I said hi." Darnell just nods with headphones on. Then Sonic.exe and Lord X show up. Everyone freezes. Lana says, "Oh, do you want a wrench?" They just stare and leave. I thought Sonic.exe was gonna pull this thing where he would take his tongue and freaking lick the wrench and eat it. Anyway, Chaos Crew gets first once again. Wild Cards get second. So Chaos Crew basically took the Wild Cards lead. Honestly, the Chaos Crew was probably my favorite team. Wild Cards got first for quite a few times, but now it came to an end. Dreaming Dozers and Grumble Squad are up for elimination. Bro, Dreamy Dozers, y'all gonna be the new Team Victory from Total Drama World Tour. I don't know what else to tell you. There's gonna be one of y'all left, and I'm gonna be like, "I told you so." So if the last person manages to lose a challenge once again, they'll have no choice but to be eliminated. Unless they could pull a Favz or a Teardrop. And then there's Grumble Squad. During the elimination ceremony. Oh wait, and Grumble Squad gonna have 2 members, so they're gonna have only 1 person left, and their team's only gonna have a duo left. You 2 teams suck, and you need to get your act together, especially you Dreamy Dozers, cause you only gonna have 1 person left. This team only got 2, so these 2 teams kinda suck. I blame Grumpy's leadership, and this team was actually doing good, so it's Grumpy's fault that they're here. This time Garfield is in charge. He lazily walks up with prizes. A coin, a coupon again, and a twig. Grumble Squad, this trio. Excuse me. I'm gonna be surprised if Lightning gets eliminated over Grumpy of all people. Cause he was in the Final 2 last time, and he's been in the Final 2 for like twice now, and he managed to survive it. So I'm like, if Lightning wins this too, I'm gonna be shocked. Safe Silent Salt Cookie. He hands him a twig. That's supposed to say him, my bad. Same expression. The bottom 2 is Grumpy and Lightning for the 3rd time. But Grumpy, this is your 1st time here, so... Grumpy yells, "You cost us the game." Lightning says, "You did." This fight does not matter anyway, because one of you's going home. And I really hope that is Lightning, honestly. Lightning, I like you as a character, but you kind of messed this challenge up. And I feel bad for Silent Salt the most, because he had to deal with all this the entire time. Grumpy's eliminated? Bro, Lightning's plot armor is insane! Holy, Doc is the only dwarf left. What is going on? All the dwarfs getting wiped out. First we got Sleepy, then we got Bashful, now we got Grumpy out of here. Doc the last dwarf left standing in this game out of all the 70. I was not expecting the dwarfs to be split up this early. Grumpy's exit says this is ridiculous. He storms off yelling the entire way like Chief did. And now for the Dreamy Dozers elimination. Let's see who's gonna be eliminated with Grumpy, while the other person pulls a team victory from Total Drama World Tour to make fun of themselves for having 1 member left. Garfield says you both lost. They both blink. So yeah, one of you is out. And Tree's eliminated. So Millennial Tree Cookie has to pull a team victory by himself. Wow. That's crazy. At least Millennial Tree wasn't in the Final 2. Oh wait, never mind. Yes, he was. Never mind. Millennial Tree, this was your 3rd time in the Final 2, and you still survived it. So, you gotta win every single challenge by yourself now, because Sleepy, Princess Aurora, Bashful, and now Tree are up out of here. So, it's all up to Millennial Tree to win for the Dreamy Dozers, because if he don't, then he'll be the one eliminated by default, and I don't want that. So, Millennial Tree is on his own now. Tree's exit, Tree nods calmly saying balance has shifted. He walks off peacefully. Aftermath remaining players, Lightning and Silent Salt Cookie. Literally the blue team is just Millennial Tree Cookie. He's the only person left on his team, pulling a team victory. It finally happened. I told you it was gonna happen one day. For the green team, it's Jafar, 9, Grim, Gadux, and Henry. They have the most players by 4. And then for the yellow team is 8, Doc, Lana, and Tinkerbell. So we're down to the final 12, y'all! Yay! That's crazy. We're down to the final 12 already, and it's only episode 7, bro. Oh my goodness. Final scene, Jafar is watching Henry closer than ever. Nine is still suspicious, and Lon is holding the glowing idol, saying, yeah, this is definitely gonna save someone. Garfield yawns, saying, wake me up when it gets interesting. And that's it. Millennial Tree, I wish you luck. Please do not get eliminated.